This is the 2024 Mercedes-Benz AMG GT55, the second generation of AMG's flagship coupe. It's bigger, more advanced, more versatile than ever. But does it still feel like a true AMG? Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my upcoming reviews. I've got more in-depth looks at the latest cars every week. And a special thank you to Impex Auto Sales for giving me the opportunity to film this GT55 today. I gotta be honest with you, this car scares me. I was driving it over here and this thing is, it doesn't feel right. It feels right in the aspect of the fact of what it's supposed to do. Go really, really fast, and it does that. But when you combine that throaty, mean-sounding V8 with the downshift fireball pops and just the way it throws you back in the seat, and it's just like, you're not controlling me. I am the boss of this show. This thing is actually the first car in a long time that has scared me a little bit. Up front, you get Mercedes-Benz digital headlights. Those aren't just bright. They can actually project patterns onto the road. The door handles sit flush and pop out electronically when you approach the vehicle and touch the little dot right there. That's a pretty cool feature. And these functional hood vents tie directly into the hot V turbo layout hiding underneath. Look at that beautiful front. Oh my goodness. AMG right there. And then check out this badging right here. That's a pretty special thing. Take a look at how this hood comes up. It's kind of neat. It's like doing a whole presentation of this, as it should. All of these engines are one-man built. So right here, Louis Benz handcrafted this engine completely alone. How cool would that be to say you did that? Under the hood here is AMG's legendary 4-liter twin-turbo V8, the M177, hand-built under AMG's one-man, one-engine philosophy. In the GT55, it makes 469 horsepower, 516 pound-foot of torque. 0 to 60 happens in just 3.8 seconds, with a top speed of 183 miles per hour. The turbos for this thing are mounted inside the V for quicker spool up and instant response, and I can tell you, based on the little bit of driving that I've done in this thing so far, that works really well. And instead of a traditional torque converter, you've got AMG's Speed Shift MCT 9-speed with a wet clutch pack. It grabs gears directly, no slush, no delay. And there's something enthusiasts will appreciate about this thing. It uses dry sump lubrication. That lowers the center of gravity and ensures the engine stays lubricated even under substantial high G cornering. The chassis is where AMG really worked its magic. This GT runs on AMG's active ride control, adaptive dampers combined with hydraulic roll stabilization. And that means no traditional sway bars. The car stays unbelievably flat through corners. Now on the inside of this thing, it just continues with exceptional hand-built luxury. On the steering wheel, you have a mode dial here. This is going to be your selectable drive mode, so we can roll it all the way back. And this is for slippery, and you can see that there's a corresponding menu here with this dial. So I'm going to turn this, and it says it's got a snowflake there right now, and so we're going to take a look at that. So right there is individual, so that's a customizable thing you can do. Comfort, sport, and right now you just heard the exhaust completely change. And then there's race mode. Look, it looks like the fire right there. And this is like totally the most energetic, the most visceral drive mode that you have right there. Then you have this is customizable as well with these really cool high definition graphics on the inside of these dials. This one is not a dial. These are switches that correspond with the top and the bottom. And this is the retractable lip spoiler underneath the front. And then this is AMG Dynamics right there. Again, customizable. Then this is going to be your cruise control, your home button right there. So we're going to press OK, then press the home button, and this allows you to completely change everything. And I think you can swipe. Yeah, this is a push button piano black member here, but you can also just swipe right there. And then this is going to allow you to change what the layout, and we're going to press OK. Now look at that. We're sitting at 850 RPM. Watch this. My gosh, listen to that freaking exhaust. So that is just looking into the eye of Sauron right there. Set up. Then here's your shifters, paddle shifters, downshift here, upshift here, and they go all the way and extend all the way bottom and up. And then of course signal, and this is your gear selector right there. Burmester stereo system, absolutely incredible. Your engine start and stop and automatic engine shut off is right there. Beautiful display here for all of your climate controls and everything there. AMG button specifically allows you quick access into your AMG screen to make different changes to the engine, the suspension, and the AMG driving dynamics. Right here is going to be your quick access to your, let's see if that's touchable. Yeah, check that out. To your camera system. Man, how cool is that? You can see even, that's a super high definition camera system that shows you real world views surrounding the car. And when you're on the outside of the car, you don't even see the cameras. I didn't even really see the cameras when we were doing the exterior walk around. So here's all the different camera angles and shots and everything, and we can go auto right there. Then you have a piano black trimmed door here that pushes, and you push it again to open. It pushes open and close. Wireless charging, cup holders, and then right here is going to be open for storage. Just look at this quilted AMG sport inspired racing seat. You can see the colors here, all customizable to any color you could even think of. Big old open, big old moonroof right there. Look at the stitching, the attention to detail. You see the stitching all the way across the dash. Nice soft touch materials. Oh, it's just incredibly amazing, this vehicle. But you can tell it is just the ultimate of luxury, but man, that's not what this thing is about. This thing is pure driving dynamics. Speaking of that, let's get into the drive. Okay, so now the drive of this amazing Mercedes-Benz, sitting here in this cockpit, and I would truly 100% call it that. This is a cockpit. This just feels like a fighter jet. Everything is just right here at you, all of your controls, and this feels so purpose-built. There's just nothing else this thing is designed to do but to drive it, and drive it really fast. It feels like we're sitting on a rocket. You can probably hear the engine rumbling. That's because right now we're in track mode, and now we're in Sport Plus mode. You can see here on the screen Sport Plus mode. Right here is our gear selector. We're going to pull it down. I felt the emergency brake disengage, and now there's just this rumbling underneath me. This car is the first car in a long while that is intimidating on the drive. I'm sure you could hear that. Gosh, I wish you could be here with me to experience that. God, it smacks you. It feels like there's somebody behind you shoving you, just violently shoving you like that. It's frustrating that I cannot find the words to describe what this thing feels like. The twin turbo V8 is just so aggressive, and that bark and that crackle on liftoff is just second to none. As you could hear in that takeoff right there, the transmission, those instant shifts, and it's crisp, and it has just this pungent mechanical feedback that is so radically different than any car out there. Let's do a U-ey here. I wish I had a real curvy road and man, these tires pick up. Look at that, look at that. And the suspension, those adaptive dampers, man, they balance the compliance with track ready rigidity. I mean, it's rigid, but look at that. I don't know if you can tell, but where I point it instantly goes. There is no hesitation. It's so flat and it's so planted that with a car that looks like this, with the huge hood and with a slingshot with just a little bit in the back, you wouldn't think that a car like that would be this planted. It is amazing. The throttle manipulation, I mean, it is super intuitive. The weight transfer is very predictable, although at some points when you really punch it and you feel that kick, it does feel like that rear end is susceptible to breaking away from you. It doesn't just go fast. It's like it communicates back to you. And like when you're in curves and when you're on a straightaway really on it, it talks back to you. This car would really get me in trouble. And what's crazy about it is that the feedback is just, it feels magnetic. I don't know how to else describe it. It just feels like it's just stuck on the road. But like I said a minute ago, it's just hard to describe it. And now we're just cruising, so we're going to put it in comfort mode, and it should just adapt. And now it's pleasant. There's more pedal travel on the accelerator, but that's still there as well. I knew when I saw this car at Impex, this thing was calling to me saying, Brock, drive me, put me on your channel. Okay, everybody, that's our look at the 2024 Mercedes-Benz GT55. I would love to know what you think about this amazing machine. Thanks to Impex Auto Sales in Greensboro, North Carolina for the opportunity to film it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, as I mentioned before. But remember, the most important thing of all, everybody, have a wonderful day.